Hello and welcome to Diablo's Points of View 3. Pretty soon I'm going to run out of fingers, aren't I? Once I get past 10. I don't know what I'm going to do then. I just have to say the number. So, what have I got a point of view about today? Well, I watched a video, you might have seen it in my captions video, defending video games. And I must agree, video games need defending. Because, a lot of people are saying that, all this crime that's happening, it's an influence by video games. No, it's not. They said the same thing about action films. It doesn't mean you're actually going to go out and do what they do on these games. I mean, how many people do you know who can go out and start hacking up zombies and, doing all this other stuff? All a video game does is gives you the chance to do things that you wouldn't normally do. It doesn't mean that you're going to go out the next day and kick the shit out of a policeman, shoot some gangsters, creep up behind someone and use a fibre wire on them, go off and fight some space aliens, and then, fly around with a spaceship, run people over with tanks and do all this other stuff. No, you're not going to do that the next day, are you? No, it's absolute bollocks. If all video games apparently influence us into doing things, then people who played The Sims are just going to be walking around a bit sort of joltily and talking to each other like this. Hey, and just, doing household chores, running off to work, and, normal everyday stuff. I don't really think computer games influence our lives. And I think anyone who does think video games influence our lives have probably actually never played a video game in their life. But they probably haven't. I mostly play video games. I keep calling them video games. I've got the American way of thinking. Sorry, I hate the American way of thinking. I've got nothing against Americans. It's just, we English, aren't we? Obviously. I'll start talking American, I hate it. But, I play computer games and video games, meaning Xbox games and stuff like that, and PlayStation and whatever. Mainly for possibly fun, recreational time. Or I'll play certain things like first-person shoot-em-ups. Not like Metroid Prime or something like that. But I mean like Unreal Tournament, you run and gun, blast as many people as you like type games. I play them ones to sort of vent my anger. So if I get really pissed off about something, I'll whack Unreal Tournament on or something and pretend that the people on the Unreal Tournament are like the people I'm pissed off at. Or if I'm pissed off at a thing instead of a person, I'll just be, fucking die, you bastards! And that's the face I pull sometimes as well when I'm playing games. Not a pretty sight, is it? Die! No. And I've got something on the screen there, fuck off. Yeah, fuck off. Right. Not you, no, not you, just this weird square thing happening on the screen. I really think that video games and things get given a hard time a lot. And one of the sort of games that really gets given a hard time is the Grand Theft Auto series of games. Someone complained about a Grand Theft Auto game once by saying that it influences children into sleeping with prostitutes and then stabbing them or shooting them. Now for a start, how many prostitutes can you actually find nowadays? I suppose you could find if you knew where to look, but you've got to know where to look, haven't you? See, most people wouldn't know where to look. I mean, I don't know where to look. Not that I don't want the fucking prostitute. But yeah, but they're thinking that just because you can do that on the game, you can do that in real life. I mean, I can shoot, I play Halo. Off in space shooting aliens. Don't mean I'm going to go out and do that tomorrow. I've been playing a lot of true crime New York City lately. Don't mean I'm going to commandeer a police car or a civilian car and drive around shooting criminals, or stabbing them, or whacking them with long staffs. And I'd like to know how certain computer games can actually influence your life, like at Diablo 2. I mean, how would Diablo 2 influence your life? I mean, how many people do you know are actually barbarians, or rogues, or necromancers, or druids? You don't get many around, do you? Like, another one like Sacred Plus. I mean, how many people do you know are actually seraphims? Or vampires? Vampiresses. Is that a word? It is now. I talk about words. It's just completely off topic. The longest English word is over 180,000 letters long. Yeah, that's completely off topic. Back to the point. So yeah, computer games. So, I'd like to know what your views are. I mean, most of the YouTube community, especially if they're sort of on my friend list or something, have probably played a computer game, or 2, or 3, or 3 or 400 in their time. And some of you have actually done walkthroughs on computer games for YouTube and for GameAnyone.com. Yeah, I just happened to mention that. And so I'd like to know your views on whether video games actually influence our lives. Because I really don't think they do. It's just another scapegoat that people have come up with to blame for like the soaring crime rates. I mean, this year it's computer games, last year it was computer games. A few years ago it was films. What's it going to be in the next 10 years? Virtual reality simulations? I don't bloody know. We haven't got there yet. I do hope that we invent some sort of virtual reality video games. I think that'd be cool. So yeah, so give me your views on this topic in the little comment section. Not up there, or up there, whichever side it is, I don't fucking know. That's down, which is the view. And yeah, so pop your comments in there, and it's always down there. Anyway, I'm thinking sidebar. So I don't know. That's alright. I mean, it is 11:58 PM. So yeah. But yeah, so give me your views, and if you've got a view on anything, be sure to send it to my inbox, and I'll read it out, mention you, and possibly either agree or disagree with what you say, and that would be quite interesting. So thank you for watching another episode of Diablo's Point of View, and I'll see you soon.